Hey traders, hope you all had an awesome weekend. So a little announcement, I've already sent a message in my free Telegram channel, which is that I'll be starting a new forecasting service, hopefully by the end of February. And Raphael will be joining with me in this service as well. And some of you might have already knows about Raphael as we did one webinar together. So the website is still not live. It will be live, like I said, in February, end of February, hopefully. And with that, we have a new partner broker on board, which is Crude Oil, where you can get a cashback from your trading to 20 to 25%. So you'll be saving money and cost in your trading as well. And they are in the market from quite a while. As you can see, it started back in 2006 and they've already joined me as a partner broker. I'm going to put the link down in the description. If you want to join them, feel free to check them out. And if you want to use them as your broker, that's totally cool. You'll still be added in the priority group if you join Crude Oil here as well. So the link for the YouTube and Telegram channel for ROI service is linked in the description. If you want to get these alerts about the market tips, you'll get the regular updates here on this channel. In case you're wondering what ROI stands for, it is return on investments. So that is a new service I'll be starting hopefully in February, and once the website is done and everything is up and running and some things needs to be done, once everything is finished, I'll inform you guys here as well. Also, I got few messages from the students that is it something different from the MMTA course or anything changes, or you have a new course. It's nothing changed there. If you are my premium member, if you're my course member, everything is going to be remain the same. You get all the services, you get every single thing. Nothing is changed. Whatever I do there, you have all the knowledge packed in the premium plan if you are my student. So you don't need to worry about anything. It is something where you get exactly the same as you get in standard plan, but the only difference will be the ETFs and daily live session Monday to Thursday, where I'll be doing, and Raphael will be also doing those analysis Monday to Thursday. So in this weekend's video, I'm going to go through the trades we took last week throughout this whole month so far, and it's been a great month. And as you can see, we took 5 trades in the priority group. All 5 of them are the winner. Depends when you join the group, and as you can see, we are still up 10% of the account balance right here. So far we are good. We are up 100%, and one trade here is still running, and one I've sent in my free Telegram channel, which I have not added here as that was not sent to the priority members. That was the public trade which I sent sometime. So let's start with the first trade I've sent in the priority group. Now it is a very good example where you can understand how the patience play when you enter your trade. Now this trade was a pain in the ass and took quite a while, and as you can see, we entered right here and took us about 3 to 4 days for the target to hit this trade. Now this was the same trade I've just shown in my spreadsheet right here. AUD-CAD, I'm only going to show you the trades we took last week, not the week before that. So this was the first trade I've sent in the priority group right here. This is something I want you guys to understand and learn, that in trading, it's not something when you press a sell or buy button, you just say it's gonna hit your target straight away. So this trade was taken on 4-hour time frame. Right here, we had a price came in my profit right here, almost there, and then pushes back up. I was back in the loss, and then I came back in the profit again. So that is what I call the emotional roller coaster when you are in the trade. Now we came back in the profit, in the loss, and then back in the profit. About to hit my targets here, and then it pushes back up. Range for a while right here, and then back in the loss, and then we had a big candle here that eventually hit our target. So that is how the patience plays off. If you just exit your trade, most of the beginners, what happens when they see the trade in the profit, then they see the trade back in the loss, then they see the trade again in the profit. The way they think, no, I'm not going to do the same mistake. What happens here? The price pushes back up. What if this time the price just pushes up and hit my stop loss? Now, most of the beginners, they exit their trades in less profit, which is something I don't want you guys to do, because if you do this every single time, then trust me, your risk to reward will affect badly, and at the end of the year you will not come out as a profitable trader. So good example of being patient, good example of the trade played out nicely, a pullback entry, and as you can see, the price was trading below all the EMAs. With that, the price made a big pullback, a big low, and then we had a pullback followed by bearish engulfing candle that happens below 50 EMA. So that is how we entered this trade in a downtrend. And when price is trading lower in a trend, we are not going to fight with the trend. We ride along with the trend, but remember, having a right amount of stop loss and take profit is very important, because that is how we make money in the financial market. So good example of the trade taken as a pullback entry. Then we have another trade taken in the priority group. Right here, that is something I call a pullback entry bullish. So I've shown you exact same entry, but that was bearish, the one we have just seen before. This was the exact same entry with a bullish example, and this is something I call a nice uptrend. So what do we do when a price is trading in an uptrend? We buy only until the trend bends. And where does it bend? It bends at the area of value which we are prepared to take our counter trades. For now, if the price is trading above nicely, and that is why I have a 50 EMA to keep a track of a trend. If price is trading above 50 EMA, means we are in an uptrend. Below 50 EMA, then opposite is true. So for now, we had a nice pullback entry bullish. The price was trading above. We had a nice push up. The news candle fueled and hit our take profit right here. Now another good example of a fear plays in your trade. Now that we entered right here, straight away the price started to push lower, and we had a price almost about to hit the stop loss. But then we have a big green candle, a moment of relief. But before that, the price pushes lower, about to hit the stop loss. But that is when the news played out and we were already in the trade, and that hit our take profit right here. That ended up as a winning trade. Now imagine once you see a loss here and you see a green candle, and then you exit here early and thinking that what if the price hit my stop loss? And you would be saying, like the beginners would be saying, like, I did a right thing by exiting here because I saved myself for further loss. But that is something again will hinder your risk to reward ratio. And as you can see the results, if you do this every time, you are not able to make money in a financial market. So a good example here, with being patient, not being fearful, because we have our stop loss and take profit set both. And if you are under your risk capital, then trust me, the fear will not play out in your trading. A good example of that, and right here I've already shown you on my spreadsheet, USD CAD, a good winning trade right here, and then in the same day on the same trade alert right here. So I want to show you something here, which is a trade alert sent to the members, and I've already mentioned that late for this one, but this trade is a good example of pullback entry bearish. Now I've added this trade in my winners because what happened is when I sent this trade alert, the price was somewhere here, right? But I've set my limit order here as well. Now what if the price hit my take profit? Would I still be there waiting for the price to hit my limit order? No, because the price was still here and my target was not hit yet, and I was late for the entry. I set my limit order here. In case if the price pulls back up, I'll be involved in the trade. But if the price hit the take profit first and then pulls back up, in that case, I don't use limit order. I only keep the limit order as long as the trade is still valid. And as you can see right here, the price pulls back up. That involved me in the trade, and that was a take profit hit as well, a winner. A good example of being patient, and that is something I call a fear of missing out. Now, if you see the trade alert, you say, okay, Umar have sent this trade. We still have a room here to make money. No, this is not something I want you guys to do. Again, it will hinder your risk to reward ratio. You see how the emotion plays out in your trading. The first trade I've shown you was a patience. The second trade I've shown you was fear. This trade I've shown you is greed. So all three factors we need to master. So a good example, not being greedy, wait for the price to pull back up, and patience as well. It pulls back up and then it nicely hit a take profit right here. An example of this trade has already added my take profit, which is right here. Now, if you ask me, Omar, why do you use 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio? It is because it is always, at least for me, I always recommend traders to use 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, because if you're a beginner, if you start managing your trade, it will mess up with your head and your winning ratio will decrease. Because if you trade with 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio, then there's a chances that you will have 7 winning trades out of 10. But if you start to manage your trades, there will be a chance that you will have 5 winning trades out of 10 trades, but those 5 winning trades needs to be managed, and you need to have a better risk to reward ratio. You have a better ratio in your profit. So for that, I can't explain that in a very single video, but generally, I want you guys to, if you want to manage your trade, move your stop loss to break even, move your take profit further 180 or till the support or resistance level. This is something I teach to my students in my MMTA course, how to manage your trade. So that is why it's recommended for beginners to use 1-to-1. Once they are confident, then start managing your trades. So these are the trades I've took and we took last week in the priority group. Now GBP CHF is still running. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Once that played out, I will show that trade in my next weekend's video. Doesn't matter if it's a losing or winning trade, I'll still show you all that. In this part, I'm going to show you the zones I've sent to the members and how nicely the zone reacted. Some reacted, some did not. And for some zones, we are still waiting for the price to reach those levels to take the trades. So let's do one by one, starting with commodities, and then I'm going to jump onto Forex and then commodities. We're going to do one by one so that you guys don't get bored with just one instrument. So starting with natural gas. Now, as you can see, I've sent these zones to my members on 7th of Jan. And I've mentioned that NetGas has played out nicely on the Awanda platform, but I want you guys to have the same zones this week as well and look for the possible trades from these zones. Now, we had two levels right here, one above and one below, resistance above and support below. If the price hit the resistance, we're going to enter sell trade. But if the price pulls back to the support area, we're going to enter of a buy trade. So all three platforms were there. If you are trading on either of the platforms, look for the entries. Wherever you see a valid condition, I still take my trade. Now I'm going to show you the trades. Right here on Awanda, it played out nicely. Here we have a nice big rejection from the zone. If you look at 1 hour time frame, we also had an entry condition on 1 hour time frame. Like I said, I've not tested NetGas on 1 hour time frame, but that was a good reaction out of the zone. But I've also mentioned that I'll be looking to enter my buy trades from this area of value, which we did not get here on Awanda. Now I'm going to show you the other platforms. A nice push down out of capital.com, and here on Nemex, that played out awesomely. So we had a price push up in the zone, which is right here. Then the price pulls back in my trend continuation zone, bullish. Right here, as you can see, that zone was already sent to the members. And if you look here on 1 hour time frame, we also had a double bottom entry condition. Mix is a valid entry, and then the price pushes up nicely. So both zones has played out nicely. That was sent to the members. I'm going to do the detailed analysis of natural gas, of course, in the analysis part of the video. So a good example of how the zones played out, but I only take my trades with condition, not just if the price hit the zone, I start selling or buying. Right, so then we have GBP AUD. A zone was sent to the members last week as well. I've mentioned that the price is pushing up and now hitting the zone from where I'll be looking to enter my possible sell trades if the price comes into my zone and give me some sort of condition. Now the price pulls back. That was already in the zone on the 4 hour time frame, but if you know, I like to take my entries on 1 hour as well if I see a double top condition. Now we had a price push up, pull back down, and then we had a double top engulfing pattern that pushes the price lower. A nice take profit of 47 pips, which is right here, which I have not sent to the members. Like I say, it is not a signal group. I want you guys to look at the conditions, the alerts I send, and learn from it and ask me questions if you have any confusion and try to take your independent trades. So this is what I also show you here on my YouTube channel so that you see the conditions, how I take my trades and how we have a condition here on 1 hour time frame. Now, after that, the price pushes back up, broke up of the zone, but like I said, it's very important to keep your take profit and stop loss both in case of a moves like this. And this trade was 1-to-1, and that could have gone easily till 1.4-to-1, which I normally take if I'm trading from the zones. Right here, a good example of taking the trade from the area of value, and then its price pushes back up. And then we have Euro AUD. Now, this was a zone that was sent to the members as well, but I did not enter this trade yet because for me, it is a weak entry. Now, if you're my student, you know why it is a weak entry. Still a valid entry. It still pushes down 90 pips from here. Now, I would like to enter in a less aggressive way, which can be a double top condition. If I have a rejection here from the rejection zone, I have a 382 candle or a bearish engulfer, I will take this trade. This is a pair I decided I would like to enter in a less aggressive way rather than entering in an aggressive way and also looking at the weak condition. But we had a nice push down out of this zone as well. Few other zones I'm still looking and paying attention, but these are the zones that are still not hit the levels. Once the price hit the level, I will look for an entries. Now we have silver here. I've already sent the zones to my members that I will be expecting some bounce from this area. Again, not expecting any reversal from this area because we already took one trade from this area of value and the price pulls back to this zone. Again, that is why I was not very keen to enter the trade. But anyway, we had a nice bounce out of the zone. I've sent to the members. It was a nice bounce, but I did not get any entry condition. Yes, if there was an entry condition, I would definitely have entered the trade. Now, if the price pulls back down, forms some sort of condition like double bottom, in that case, I will enter my trade. But a good example of price reacting from the zones, but without an entry condition. That is why I always say very important to follow your rules to take your trades. Right here, I want to show you this zone that did not play out. Now, it is very important for us to see some sort of condition. Now, we're waiting for the price to hit the zone, form some sort of condition to take our trades. And with that, the price was in my zone and also forms a bullish engulfing pattern. And that would be an absolutely valid condition, but that wouldn't have been played out and that would have hit your stop loss as well. So that is why if you see some profits, you also expect some losses from the market. Nothing can be 100%. That is why I want to show you these examples as well, so that you don't think that someone has a magic wand and can give you an exact prediction. So a commodity here that did not play out from the zone, and now I'll be looking to enter my trades either from this zone or bullish trades from the zone below, which is right here, which I'm going to mark over the weekend. And few other commodities are still paying attention, like sugar, like coffee, platinum, which I'm still waiting for the price to play out, and that was all already sent to the members. So that is what I wanted to talk about. I hope you got a value, and I hope you have learned how to cope with your emotions, and you have seen the conditions, the live condition, the trades we took last week. You have seen how the price action reacts up and down, and if you are fearful, greedy, like taking your profits or losses early, then you have seen how drastic the results will be. But if you are taking a trade with the exact rules, then you will have a result something like this, but that can't stay the same every month. So let's see how it goes throughout the year. We had amazing results in 2023. I've already uploaded a video of my trade results. Feel free to check that out. The link is in the description as well. So with that being said, let's start our analysis, starting with natural gas, gold, silver, and crude oil. What do we have right here? So at this point, the price is above the trend continuation zone. I can see a good bullish pressure with this bullish engulfer, and looking at that, I'm still expecting the price to push up equal to this high. Now, I know on the other platforms the price is already there, so let's do the analysis on that platforms first. Now, as you can see here on NEMIX, the price already pushed higher. That double bottom pattern has nicely played out right here. So let me show you what I've said in my last video so that you can understand conditions and entries. Now we have a double bottom pattern played out. So looking at that, once we have a break above, that is also itself a signal, and price will likely push higher. Stop loss can be below this termination box or rejection box. Take profit 1-to-1 or wherever you want to take it. Once we have a break above, that is an aggressive way, that itself an entry. So as you can see, we had a break and close above with this candle for an aggressive traders to enter double bottom straight. If you are my student in MMTA, you know what type of entry we have on double bottoms. So, and I've already mentioned that I'll be placing my stop loss below and take profit wherever you want to take it. So if you have managed it till this zone, that is totally cool, but that is how we enter double bottoms. If you are an aggressive traders here, or with the pullback followed by a condition which we did not have for the less aggressive traders, a good example of entry after the break of the neckline and close as well. And I've already said that if you're managing a trade, you can manage it till this zone I've mentioned. Now, looking at the double top pattern, I would like to see another red candle here. Now, I'm using this candle as my second top. So first top was here, second top was here. Now after the second top, I want to see a red candle, a bearish candle, or a bearish engulfing pattern. Or if we have a green and a red bearish engulfing candle, in that case, that is also a sell signal. If we have inverted hammer, that is also my sell signal. So if we have that, we are good to go short. Stop loss can be above. Take profit wherever you want to take it. It's totally up to you. If you want to go 1 ATR or manage it till 1.421 or till the EMS, that's totally up to you. Now, all I'm looking at a bearish condition. If we have that, we are good to go short. Now, if the price breaks above, let's say if you have a gap up opening, price breaks above this high, in that case, I will not take sell trades anymore. I will use this zone as my trend continuation zone bullish. Now, the zone where the price is currently inside of, it is 3.271, that goes to 3.419. If the price breaks above this high, in that case, I'll start to look for my buy trades only. Price is now pushing up in a nice trend. All I'm expecting some breather, which we got, and if we have another breather, we can expect another push up. But if we have a condition here, we're going to enter the trade, and that push down is enough to take our profits before the price will push further up. Now, these are the conditions I'll be looking at: bearish engulfers, 382 candles, inverted hammers, whatever you want to call it. So these are the conditions I'll be looking at. Break above this high, we are not going to take our trades, or gap up opening, we are not going to take our trades. We already have this red candle shows bearish pressure, but I want to be extra cautious to see another candle as a red or green or red candle for extra confirmation. So keep an eye here. These are conditions I'll be looking at here on NEMIX. In case you're wondering, the price formed double top. Yes, it formed here on this platform. So coming back here on Oanda. Now for Oanda, what I'm looking at, a zone below, which is right here. 2.770 that goes up to 2.870. We have a daily closing as a bullish candle and as a bullish engulfer with an EMA cross. So here if we have a push up on this platform, or let's say we have a gap up opening here on this platform, in that case I'll start to look for my bearish trades. Exact conditions I've just shown you on NEMEX. Now, if the price starts to push lower or we have a gap down opening, in that case, I will use the zone, a green zone, which is 2.770 that goes to 2.870. If we have a push down in this zone, a pullback in this zone, in that case, I'll start to look for my entry condition like double bottoms or bullish engulfing patterns. So these are the conditions I'll be looking at here on this platform, as the price still did not hit the zone yet. That is why I'll still wait for the price to hit the zone if we have that, or if we have a pullback to 50 EMA followed by bullish engulfer, in that case we have a valid pullback entry bullish. So keep an eye out. These are the conditions here on this platform. If we have a condition above 50 EMA, which is bullish engulfer, or within this zone if we have a push down followed by bullish engulfers or double bottom, I start to look for my buy trades. Sell trades will be only if the price breaks push up in the zone above, forms some sort of condition like bearish engulfers or double top condition, a zone above which is 3.288 that goes into 3.422, from where I'll be looking to enter my sell trades if we have a push up in the zone with some sort of condition, possibly a double top pattern from the body till the wick if we have a condition within this area of value or this rejection box. So keep looking for that, and don't get confused that if you are trading on NEMEX, if we have no condition here or nothing here, we are not going to enter the trades anyway. We are only going to enter the trade if we have a bearish condition here, or if the price breaks above this high, we're going to enter buy trades. So keep an eye here. Only enter your trades once you saw the condition and the reason to enter your trade. So the other condition I'll be looking at on this platform, especially as a trade on Oanda, especially net gas. That is why I look my conditions here. If we have that, we are good to go for our trades. Or on capital.com, I also look for the conditions. For here, it's nothing. We are still in the area of value, which is 2.906 that goes to 3.419. Now here, exactly the same as Oanda, we can get a possible push up, and if we have a push up to this recent high, rejection here, in that case I'll still go short. Then we will have a valid double top pattern. If broke above this high, in that case I start to look for my pullback bullish trades only if we have a push down to 50 EMA and then the candle closed back above 50 EMA. In that case, we will have a pullback entry bullish as well. So keep looking for that. These are the conditions I'll be looking at on these platforms. I've given you the zones, I've given you the condition, all three platforms, so that you don't get confused. Look for this exact same conditions. Once we have that, we are good to go short or long. Now it is very important to see if the price, how the price opens on Monday, gap above or gap below. If gap up, that is fine. We start to look for double tops here. Or if gap below, in that case, I'll keep you informed in my next video. And I also know that we have huge difference on all three platforms, so don't get confused. Wherever we get an entry, whatever you see, take your entries according to the rules and condition. If you're confused, you can always email me at support@moneymarkers.net. Next one, we have gold. Gold is pushing up, and we had a good reaction from the zone I've mentioned in my last video, which is right here, the yellow zone. I've already mentioned that. Now price is pushing higher and still above all the EMS. Now we have the zone above, which is 2065 that goes to 2075.93. Now this is the zone from where I'll be expecting some sort of push down. Now a zone has been done recently, so if you want to plot these zones, you can plot these zones on your chart as well. Write the number in blue. Now if the price keeps on pushing higher and forms some sort of condition like bearish engulfers or double tops, inverted hammers, 382 candles, in that case I'll go short. So keep looking for that. Price now pushing up. I'm not looking for any sell trades till the price is inside this area of value. Once we are in this area of value, we're good to go short with the condition I've just mentioned from the zone in red. So only looking for buying opportunity for gold, not taking any sell trades till we are in the zone above in red. Right, on silver, we have a minor zone which is 24.26 that goes up to 24.66, a zone from where I'll be looking to enter some pullbacks. Now I'm not expecting a big reversal. It is a minor area of value, not a major zone. The major zone is right above, which I'm going to mention momentarily. Now price is pushing up. If broke above 50 EMA, in that case I'll start to look for my pullback entry bullish till the price hit this minor zone, from where I'm expecting little pullback with bearish engulfers or double top, and then a continuation towards the upside to the zone above, from where we can look for some nice decent trades. For now, This is the zone I'll be paying attention to take my sell trades if the price push up forms some sort of reason like bearish engulfers or double top entry patterns. And all bearish reason I'll be looking at, as this zone is a level of significance, has been reacted nicely previously. That is why I'll be looking and paying attention to this zone for my possible trades. Last one, we have crude oil is now pushing up. Like I mentioned the other day, that we can expect some range, and as you can see, the price is pushing up, but pushing up in a trend. Right here we had a price pushes up from this trend line. We had another bounce here, and we can expect another push down to this trend line, and then we can get a possible push up, and we can expect same movement from crude oil till the price hit the level above, which is 78.06. that goes up to 79.97, from where we can expect some pullback, a good push down with bearish engulfers or double top entry conditions. So keep an eye here. These are the conditions I'll be looking at. Bearish zone is right above there. Once we have a condition, we are good to go short with one of the bearish condition I've been mentioning. Until we are broken above this previous high, I'll start to look for my pullback entry bullish till we are in the zone above in red. So not looking for any sell trades till the price breaks below this previous low. In case of dramatic push down is 66.00, that goes to 67.85, a zone from where I'll be looking to enter my buy trades with bullish engulfers or double bottom entry conditions. So that's it for commodities, guys. Hope you got a value out of the video. If yes, hit a like button for me. It really helps me in a YouTube algorithm. Hope you trade green. Subscribe if you're new so that we can all trade together, trade efficiently, and you can join Money Marcus family. Hope you trade green the rest of the week. See you guys in the next video. Have an awesome weekend. Take care.